The housing market in 2023 is starting off surprisingly hot. I've been talking to a lot of real estate investors and realtor partners, and they're also seeing an uptick in activity since the beginning of the year. And in fact, the Mortgage Bankers Association just came out with their applications numbers, and applications have shot up 28% week over week. And it's still too early to tell, obviously. No one knows how the rest of the year is going to shake out. But it is interesting that there's a lot more activity happening on the buyer side as we head into the first quarter and into the busy spring buying season. And rates have been inching down. Rates from the high point in November were at about 7.1, 7.2% on average, are now around 6.1, 6.2. So since the high in November, they've come down about a full point. So it's still interesting to see what's going to happen the rest of the year. I think as inflation continues to come down, we are going to see some relief on mortgage rates. And I think they might be hovering around the 5% range. And I did hear this morning that some experts are predicting that rates can even fall below 5% going into 2024. So that's encouraging news if you buy a home today, where you can look at possibly refinancing in the future if it makes sense. But really at the end of the day, what I tell everybody is don't try to time the market. It's impossible to try to time the market during economic cycles like we're having right now with inflation, the Fed, with real estate cycles, with prices, supply and demand being all out of whack right now because of this tug and war between sellers not wanting to sell, buyers not looking to buy. There's just a lot of uncertainty. If you're trying to time the market, this is a very hard market to do that in. So what I tell everybody is that if you're, look at your specific financial situation. If prices, interest rates, the monthly payment, and the total out-of-pocket expense makes sense for you, then really consider moving forward on the purchase of a home. But most importantly, make sure that you're going into it looking to hold for the long term, 3-5 years at least, because there's a lot of cyclicality when it comes to real estate. And if you're not a home flipper, really you got to just make sure that you're holding for the long term. And if you do it like I do, and I love to do this, is hold on to the home and rent it out, and then go purchase another primary residence, and then live in that home for a little while, a year or 2 or 3, and then rent that out. So a lot of options, but my point is, don't try to time the market. I'm here working all week. Obviously, I'm here to take care of you. If you have any questions, if you need any help with anything, please let me know. I look forward to talking to you soon.